My Lord and my God, I firmly believe that you are here, that you see me, that you hear me. I adore you with profound reverence. I ask your pardon for my sins and grace to make this time of prayer fruitful. My Immaculate Mother, Saint Joseph, my Father and Lord, my guardian angel, intercede for me. Today's Mass is the 20th Sunday in Ordinary Time, and the Church offers us readings that speak of witness. Witness, the witness, Lord, that you came to give, witness that we're all called to give. The first reading, Jeremiah, he is thrown into a cistern there to die because of his witness for the truth of the lived faith and morals called for the people of God. The second reading speaks from the book of Hebrews that since we are surrounded by such a cloud of witnesses, going way back to the Old Testament and beyond till today, let us rid ourselves of every burden and sin that clings to us and persevere in running the race that lies before us, while keeping our eyes fixed on Jesus, the leader and perfecter of faith. And in our Gospel, Jesus, you say to your disciples, I have come to set the earth on fire, and how I would wish it were already blazing. You speak of your baptism. You speak of this giving witness that you will give in Jerusalem, your suffering, your death, your resurrection, all for us. And we then, called as we are Christians, are called to give witness as well. Where to give this witness? Mostly, Lord, in everyday life, little ways of living the faith. Am I afraid to do my blessing before and after meals when I'm with others? Do I not push others when I'm traveling that I might make it to Mass, even when there is the difficulty of that business or family call? Do I ask others to join me in praying wonderful little prayers, the Angelus at noon, the Holy Rosary, and other such little acts of piety with the souls that are all around me? Hidden under today's 20th Sunday observance is a saint's day, that of Saint Maximilian Kolbe. He died on August 14th, 1941, and cremated in Auschwitz on the Assumption, August 15th, 1941. Early on in St. Maximilian Kolbe's prolific life, he had a vision of the Virgin Mary. He describes it in his words, That night I asked the Mother of God what was to become of me. Then she came to me holding 2 crowns, one white, the other red. She asked me if I was willing to accept either of these crowns. The white one meant I should persevere in purity, and the red that I should become a martyr. I said that I would accept both. Maximilian Kolbe was beatified by Pope Paul VI in 1971 as a confessor of the faith, and St. Pope John Paul II, at his canonization in 1982, declared Maximilian Kolbe a confessor and a martyr of charity. He is most famously known for dying for another prisoner, freely substituting himself for another chosen to be executed. That scene, so beautiful, is much too long to describe in good detail than our 10 minutes with Jesus can afford. And there were yet many other details of charity. In the same Auschwitz, this prison camp, Simon Gorson explains, I was in a beautiful home where love was the key word. My parents were well off and well educated, but my 3 beautiful sisters, my mother, an attorney educated at the University of Paris, my father, grandparents, all perished. I am the sole survivor. To be a child from such a wonderful home and then suddenly find oneself utterly alone, as I did at age 13, in this hell, Auschwitz, has an effect on one others can hardly comprehend. Many of us youngsters lost hope. Without hope, There was no chance to survive, and many boys my age ran onto the electric fences. And that is how Kolbe found me, wandering about, so to speak, looking for someone to connect with. He was like an angel to me. Like a mother hen, he took me in his arms. He used to wipe away my tears. I believe in God more since that time. Because of the deaths of my parents, I had been asking, "Where is God?" and had lost faith. Kolbe gave that faith back. He knew I was a Jewish boy. That made no difference. His heart was bigger than persons, that is, whether they were Jewish, Catholic, or whatever. He loved everyone. He dispensed love, and nothing but love. For one thing, he gave away so much of his meager rations to me, it was a miracle he could live. Now it is easy to be nice, to be charitable, to be humble when times are good and peace prevails. For someone to be as Father Kolbe was in that time and place, I can only say that the way he was is beyond words. I'm a Jew by my heritage, the son of a Jewish mother, and I am of the Jewish faith and very proud of it. And not only did I love Maximilian Kolbe very, very much in Auschwitz, where he befriended me, but I will love him to the last moments of my life. What a witness that is to another one who is a witness of charity. May you and I, Lord, in your presence, make an examination of our conscience. What, Lord, are you trying to tell me? That I too can become a witness, perhaps not like this one of St. Maximilian, yet a witness in so many small ways. Every moment I can freely decide to do your will, and when it comes to dealing with other people, I can freely decide to look at them a wholly different way, my situation, look at it in a wholly different way, and find that there is a holy way to look at all of this. Whatever you offer me, Lord, it's for my way of charity. Charity technically is love of you, a theological virtue, but practically speaking, Lord, you give me the grace to find how to love you in others as well, and you give me this gift of theological charity when I ask for it, when I beg for it, and you will give me moments where I can realize this. Here is a moment of love. Here I can be a witness, even if it costs me. In the gospel reading, what did you say, Lord? From now on, a household of 5 will be divided, 3 against 2 and 2 against 3. A father divided against his son, and a son against his father. A mother against her daughter, and a daughter against her mother. A mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law, and a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. Witnessing will be hard, but it will bring joy, as those that can listen with the grace, so much is given to them. And with me, as I give that witness of love in service, in the works of mercy, both corporal and spiritual, and just praying and dealing with people in so many small ways, so much good is done in this world. Lord, open my eyes. You are offering me a crown of one sort or another, a crown of glory. But that is going to work every day with your grace. Every night, let me look at my day. Every morning, let me look at the day to come, and help me to begin again in this witness of charity. A priest was with Father Kolbe in Auschwitz, and they were having a conversation. The other priest relates, "We were talking one Sunday. I asked, 'Will we ever leave this place? Be free?' 'You will be free,' he said emphatically. 'You will live to see freedom.' Then he added, 'We all have a mission to fulfill. All of us here suffering in this camp. You will get out. I will not, because I have a mission. The Immaculata has a mission to fulfill.' He always spoke with quiet conviction. Who was Father Kolbe? That will remain forever God's deep mystery. It seems that that mission that Father Kolbe spoke about was his mission of final act of charity. That mission in the hunger bunker where he gave his life for someone else. The red crown to win, as he already was winning perseveringly, the white crown of purity. We can ask today's saint, Saint Kolbe, close to God you are, living in God you are. Intercede for us that we may give the witness that our Lord Jesus is asking of us, the mission he is entrusting to us for souls. And Mary, you his dear Immaculata, how often he invoked you with that title. Intercede for us for purity and fortitude in our call to witness. I thank you, my God, for the good resolutions, affections, inspirations that you have communicated to me in this meditation. I ask your help for putting them into effect. My Immaculate Mother, Saint Joseph, my Father and Lord, my guardian angel, intercede for me.